Hey, Dr. T here. Okay, so you'll notice there's a few videos coming out with me wearing the same shirt. That's because I'm trying to make videos in a batch and then have them released, once a week to keep the algorithm happy. Anyways, this is kind of a one-off. In one of the videos I made, I mentioned that if the PDF is locked down, this is really going to impair students trying to do text-to-speech. And so, PDFs, you can password protect them and you can do all kinds of really annoying password protecting stuff. Really frustrating. I've currently got a lab manual that we have as a school. We control the copyright, but the editing process has resulted in the publishing company having locked down, and so we can't actually edit the PDF. We have to ask them to edit it. They've gone understaffed. It's created a nightmare. We ended up getting our lab manuals in basically with enough time to do 1 or 2 labs left. They were so far behind because they didn't have anyone to edit it, and we could not edit it because it was locked in a PDF. And the only editing copy we had was from years and years ago. If you are setting up lab manuals like this, don't do that. If they want you to tell them what edits no. You keep the original copy and you send it to them and say, here is the new version. We will do all of our own edits. We will do everything. Here's a PDF, just print it. Yeah, trust me on that one. You don't want their editor working on it because there can be problems. We had one where the editor swapped out every single Greek letter for its, I guess, Roman counterpart, whatever alphabet, the normal alphabet. Well, in science, that's a huge deal. Delta is completely different than D. It's not even close. They're not even the same thing. Okay. The other thing I want to mention, though, is with these lockdown PDFs, depends on how locked down they are. You may still be able to do things like text-to-speech, etc. There's ways to get around this. For starters, check to see, can you copy stuff out? You may be able to copy the text out into a Word document manually. This is annoying. If it's unprotected PDF, there are actually converters that will take PDF and turn it into a Word document if it has no protections on it, which is actually the normal. So that may be an option for you that you want to do. Second, if it has been protected, it may be that you can still cut and paste out of it, but you may not be able to do, in bulk, you have to do 1 page at a time, which is really obnoxious, but it's still viable. If it's been locked down more, so you can't even do that, and this is what we ended up having to do as a stopgap measure with that lab manuals, it was actually more than one that had this problem. You may be able to print it as a physical copy. If you can print it as a physical copy, you're home free. Sort of. I mean, nothing around here is going to be good. This is nowhere near as good as if it was an unprotected PDF or just the Word file to start with. Because what you want is the Word file. Okay, if it is printable and you can get it in hard copy, now take your hard copy, scan it, make sure you have object character recognition or OCR. This thing has been standard for 20 years, so you probably have that as an option. Anyways, scan it. Now you have a new PDF, but one that you have full control over, and it did object character recognition. Now here's the catch. Object character recognition is not bad. It's gotten a lot better, but it's definitely not perfect. So now you can transfer this into a Word document, but keep in mind there will be goofed up letters. So this will be an imperfect transfer, and if there were columns, you better hope the OCR was able to catch the fact that it was done in columns. The whole scientific paper 2-column thing is an absolute nightmare for any screen reading text-to-speech stuff. So I appreciate it. I understand why. I'm very accustomed to that as a scientist. But if I'm trying to do any kind of adaptive technology, that just makes things harder. Just give me normal, just text. Once again, if I can just get the Word document, I can do so much more with just the Word document. So my plea from that video, if you are giving your students documents, please give them the Word document or the PowerPoint file. Obviously, it's some wacko file format that they don't have access to. Yeah, you're going to have to PDF that thing. I always make my schedules in Publisher. It's not a very uncommon file format, but I know good and well the students ain't going to be able to open it. So I send that to them as a PDF. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of, I wanted to jump in on this one real quick, give you a few heads up. Hope that helped. Actually, I hope that didn't help. I hope you never run into the situation where that piece of information will help you. But if you do, I hope it helps. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in future videos.